Today on Tricrow Studios, I just bought this 1995 Fender Deluxe Strat Plus. We're going to take a look at kind of what that is, and of course there's going to be a sound sample at the end. So this is a 1995 version of the Fender Deluxe Strat Plus. Currently they offer, similar to this, the Fender American Ultra or the Fender American Ultra Luxe. Prior to that, they had the Fender American Deluxe, which I have a 2010 model. So basically what it is an upgraded version of the Fender American Standard, the Series, the Standard again, the Professional, or the Professional 2. You see how that kind of coincides. And to be completely honest, using Fender's serial number lookup tool, even the information on this is a little varied. It actually shows like 1994 to 1998, which would be definitely in the 1995 timeline. But it kind of offers a few different options, so it's not exactly narrowed down to this particular guitar. So from what I've gathered from doing online research, like in forums and just online in general, the Fender Deluxe Strat Plus, or just the Fender Deluxe, which some people abbreviate to DLX, it kind of started between 1987 and 1989. There's some people online, if you kind of go down rabbit holes online, you'll see some people argue that there was 1984 is when it started, just because there were some sort of confusion with some sort of serial number showing 1984. I'm not one of those crazy forum guys, so whatever you want to believe, I don't know. But I do know that this was always what I thought the Fender American Deluxe was. So I always look at it as the Perloyd pickguard, the lace sensor pickups, and of course, locking tuners. This particular one here, no string tree, which feels a little weird. It also has the LSR roller nut. Specs for these guitars seem to be all over the map. Some of them had the Fender 2-point bridge system. Some of them had the Floyd Rose 2, I think it was, bridge system, lace sensor pickups. People will argue in the forums, and like if you're looking at videos online and stuff like that, which ones should come with what models. But like I said, specs all over the map. These ones particularly here, I have gold, silver, and blue. Unless this is I'm partially colorblind. Actually, I think this is red, silver, and blue. Partially colorblind. I'm very sorry. People get really angry about that though. For this one, using the Fender serial number lookup tool, which I think every company should have. What Fender does with their serial number lookup tool is awesome. Most of the information is there for like a ton of guitars. Some of it, it just tells you what it is and saying like specific information isn't there. But like I said, this one came up as 1994 to 1998, and there were some just like varied specs that could be with the guitar. It did state that this one more than likely had the Floyd Rose 2. However, this one here has the 2-point system. It's entirely possible that the previous owner swapped that out, especially since my backplate does not have the holes to put the strings through, because a Floyd Rose here, you would just literally put them in there and lock them into place. Now the other thing is, it stated that this was an alder body with an ash veneer on the front and back. It was kind of loose as to whether that was the case or not. However, one trick I always thought of was, if you look here at the little tummy cut or tummy carve, usually you'll see like the burst itself comes up here. It doesn't come all the way to the bottom of the tummy cut. So I do tend to believe that this one here is a veneer on the front and the back. Also, what I find really, really cool, which I definitely will not be able to get. But it kind of looks like there's a slight black or dark brown sparkle to the burst itself. I think it's actually really cool. It's not just, I don't know, that could just be how the guitar is aging, and again, partially colorblind. It also states that it has a satin urethane finish on the back of the neck, which this is one of the glossiest necks I have ever had from Fender. It's very, very comfortable, very, very nice. The frets are very nice as well, but it's definitely not satin urethane. Either way, specs aside, I'm very, 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 very excited that I own this guitar. I'm very happy with the way that I do have it set up now. It did take a little longer than normal to set things up. Usually when I set up a Strat, I'll restring it, kind of clean everything and what have you, and then I'll kind of raise and lower and kind of set intonation and everything. This one, it took me a little longer to kind of get that balance. Usually takes like 2 hours, but that's just because there's a lot of noodling, and I'm usually very excited when I'm kind of messing around and doing my adjustments. Normally it would take like maybe 10-15 minutes to do that, but this one here, I think it was just because of the higher regions on the higher strings. We're just, I don't know, I was having too much fun noodling, I would say. Either way, I am going to be doing a 15 years later comparison video between this and the Fender American Deluxe from 2010, which nobody will watch because really it's not a current offering from Fender. Monitor's turned off. And I'm also going to do a no talking video. So basically just one, I'm going to go through like 5 different amps and get some different sounds. And I'll probably do a Will It Metal because honestly, that's what I do when I'm excited when I get new guitars. Anyway, I don't want to talk anymore, and I'm pretty sure you want to hear what this guitar sounds like, so here you go.